Hey Blue Table fans, it's time for a 40K bat rep where the not the pros will be taking over. I'm here with Tristan,
hey guys,
aka Trinitane.
Yep, so I'm playing Blood Angels today, and I just borrowed John's studio army that he has, so I just picked out a bunch of stuff and we'll go through that after.
Alright, fantastic. It's looking good. So we're going to roll up our mission first, and that mission is number 6, the Relic. Okay, next up we're going to do our deployment type, and here it comes, and that is 1, Dawn of War. Also happens to be my favorite. That's just straight up table sides with possibility of night fight. Okay, next up, do you have a fortification?
No.
I don't either. So we're going to place terrain, and we've placed our terrain already. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Alright, so in the Relic there's one objective. It's kind of like a football. You can move it back and forth. A unit can pick it up, lose it, transfer it, and this is what we've chosen, this little generator looking thing. It's gray as opposed to rust, so you should be able to see that just a little bit better. Alright, today I'm using Rich's army, and you'll see him in another battle report with Josh. And so here's our warlords. I have a war boss on Warbike, and there's a librarian and Terminator armor. Okay, so here we go. It is, I'm going to take personal traits, why not? And I'll roll mine up, and mine is a 4. So I have Legendary Fighter, 1 victory point for each enemy character slain by your warlord in a challenge. Alright, that's pretty narrow. Go ahead, so which one are you picking?
On the same table.
Okay, he's rolling for personal traits as well, and he rolls 4. Oh, okay. That's great. Okay, so now we have to fight to the death.
Yeah.
It's a grudge match. All right, can you hold on? And go.
Okay guys, so today I'm going to play some 1500 points of Blood Angels. So I have a Rhino with 10 Assault Marines, with 2 Flamers, and a Sergeant. And the Sergeant has a power weapon and a Melt-A-Bomb.
Okay, great.
Then I have a Furioso Dreadnought in this drop pod right here.
I don't like that guy. What does he have on him?
He has the Blood Talons and a Heavy Flamer.
Okay, awesome.
And over here, some Thunderhammer Storm Shields.
Okay.
With my HQ, who's a Librarian, who's a level 2. And he has a Force Sword and a Combi Flamer.
And so what's his psychic powers?
He had 2 for Biomancy, and I got Endurance and Enfeeble.
All right.
So those are 2
Endurance gives feel no pain and it will not die.
And Relentless.
And Relentless, and Enfeeble is awesome. It's -1 strength and toughness.
Yeah, it's good against Orks.
Yeah, that is not so hot for me. That is not so hot for me. And looks like 2 assault squads here.
Yeah, so I have 2 jump packs, assault squads, and they have a Sergeant with the power weapon, and I think that's, Sergeant power weapon.
All right.
And 2 Meltas in each. And then I have a Sanguinary Priest over here, and he has jump pack and a power weapon. And last thing is Devastators with missile launchers.
All right, that is going to be a tough slog across the table for me. But the good news is that the Blood Angels really do have to come to me, and that's precisely what I want. So off we go. All right, folks, here we go. Let's take a look at the Orc side. We've got a truck with boys and a knob with power claw, 17 boys or so, another small unit of boys in a truck, and that is with a big mech with custom force field, some boys in a truck, the war boss just on a bike for no apparent reason. That's pretty awesome. Another unit of boys, mega knobs, there's 5 of them. Those are in a truck as well. You've got some killicans. I'm actually going to redeploy these guys. I forgot to put them where they were supposed to be. And 3 completely separate units of Death Coptas, so 3 fast attack slots. Their job is to try and take those guys out, so that'll be kind of a race to the death to see what happens with that. So with that, we'll steal the initiative and see if I can get one up on the Blood Angels. Otherwise, a 2. So it's Blood Angels, turn 1, top of the first. All right, so we're going to talk about the Relic because that's a really super important part of this mission. Here it is. So here's the Relic. So it's this little power station thing, and a model in the unit can seize the Relic by a model in a scoring unit can seize the Relic by moving into base contact during the movement phase. and he picks it up at the end of the phase, and then that model, the relic remains with the model until it is dropped, which can happen voluntarily, but happens automatically if the model is slain. The relic is fragile, and swift movement will likely damage it, so the model carrying the relic can never run or move over 6 inches. And so they can embark on a transport vehicle, but the vehicle can only move 6 inches. So it's pretty hard and fast. You can only move 6 inches a turn with this relic. And so a model can transfer it to any friendly model that is part of a scoring unit if the two models end their movement phase in base contact. Move the counter over to the new bear. You can drop the relic, and so you just place it 1 inch away. And if the model falls back or is a casualty, it's dropped automatically. And the relic can only be brought aboard a transport vehicle if it is carried by a model that can embark on the transport. So there you go. All right. We're in the middle of Blood Angels turn 1, and we're rolling up our drop pod here.
Yeah, so I'm going to put it somewhere over here. Okay,
all right,
so
8 inches. So
and
it stops when it hits a unit, right? Okay, great.
Yep. And then it deploys the Furioso, who's going to come out.
Awesome. I'm ready. Blurg. All right,
Or
fantastic.
So he can come out 6 inches, so can he jump out right here?
Yeah, there's no reason he can't.
Okay. That's awesome.
I see no problem with that.
And I guess I move these up, and I'm going to do shooting now. So first, I'm going to do missile launchers on this knob truck.
Okay, I'm ready.
And one of the guys...
Mega knobs. All right, go ahead. Mega knob truck, I'm ready.
So these devastators are going to shoot mega knobs. One of them, the teal dice, has +1 to ballistic skill.
So looking for a 2-up. Oh, that's 4 hits. That's bad. Okay, it's 10 open topped, so go ahead.
Okay.
What do you got?
So I got 4 dice.
Yep, 8. So 2-ups. Well, so 2 glances and 2 pins. So the 2 pins. Okay, so yeah, if it's destroyed or explodes, you roll on ramshackle instead. So go ahead and roll your 2 penetrating hits. I'm ready. All right, so there's 2. +1, 2 explodes, basically. Okay. Oh, that's going to be bad for me. Look at all these guys right next to it. Oh, but you roll it instead of that. Okay, so roll out 2 results on the ramshackle table. Okay, 1 is a 6, which is crunch. Okay, and what about the next one?
Do I roll 2 or just 1?
You roll 2. Well, you got 2 explodes results. Okay, kaboom. All passengers and models with D6 take a strength 3 hit, not a strength 6 hit. And you disembark, and then the 6 is actually, they just disembark. So D6 inches, go ahead. All right, 3 inches. We'll get our awesome, handsome, manly black BTP measure, and available at the bluetablepaintingstore.com. So you've got 2, 4, 6, 8 guys. All right, they take a strength 3 hit, their toughness is 4, so he's looking for 5s to wound here. Yep. And that is no wounding hits, fantastic. And then 5 for the mega knobs on board. We'll see if they take any damage there. And there is, I don't know, we'll see what this is here.
Get in?
Okay, a 6. So 2 up to save, and I make it. So no damage for them. All right, so Flamer, got it.
I gave him a heavy Flamer, so he's going to shoot, I guess it's from his arm over here.
Yep.
So what is that?
I don't know. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yep.
7.
7 guys. That is just, what a great maneuver. Zip down and blast stuff.
So I think it's strength 5.
Yep,
so
let's roll. Looking for 3s, so that's 3 wounding hits, and that ignores armor, or it ignores my armor at least, so that's 3 orc boys dead. And I still have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I've got way enough to be fearless still. And the Mega Knobs actually had an advantage. They got a 6-inch advantage from dumping there. Now I'm interested why you didn't just move 12 and grab the objective straight up like that.
I think I'm just gonna wait and see.
Okay, he's gonna try the counterattack. He's gonna try the counterattack.
And Is popping smoke in the movement phase or shoot?
I think so. Well, I don't know. I don't think it matters.
Okay. So I'm just gonna move the run up here
Okay.
and stay put for now.
All right.
I'd run
So
these guys.
that was okay. Those guys are going to run. And so, yeah, it's on to Orc turn 1. All right, folks, it's bottom of the movement phase for Orcs turn 1. I moved this unit of boys up here. I have a power claw. I'm going to try and take out that Dreadnought before he causes any more problems. I just moved these Slugga boys up, and they're going to try and just pick off a few Assault Marines here. Won't that be fun? The Mega Knobs, actually, they got quite an advantage by being able to disembark from their vehicle, and they are going to run. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't move the War Boss. Let's go ahead and just zoom him up like this and see what he can do. And so the Mega Knobs are going to run, and they're going to move 4. So I'm just going to surround this objective here, the Relic. And these guys only were able to difficult terrain 4 inches, which is pretty pathetic. I'm going to go ahead and run them 3 right now. So, like you want to see me move a bunch of Orcs, but it should be done pretty quick. Whoops. I had a runaway there. And here we go. So, all right, and then these guys, you know, there's really not much for them to do. All right, so we're into shooting phase here, and Slugga boys have, I do believe it is an 18-inch range. Let's go ahead and double check that. It's been a while since I played Orcs. Good gracious, I keep going back and forth. But don't worry, once I get my Eldar going, it is going to be all Eldar all the time. I love, hold on, Shuda. 18 inches, yep. So let's take a look at how many guys I can actually, you know what? There's like one guy that can shoot. That's pretty funny. I'll take it. It's 2 shots, BS5, that's 1 hit, and no wound. So let's go ahead and move on.
These guys
the rockets
moved over here, right?
Well, these guys turbo boosted,
Yep.
so they can't charge or shoot. They're just going to kind of sit there and take it, and we'll see if they can tie up those devastators for next turn. So rocket launcher here. It's twin linked rocket launcher, so I'll roll twice, looking for 5s, and that is 1. And at least I hope it's a twin linked rocket launcher. By the way, they're shooting up here, and that is a wound.
Yep.
So one guy dies horrifically, unless I guess they could have cover conceivably. Let's go ahead and give them a cover save. Now mind where what you're showing.
Okay.
There you go.
So these guys get 5 up cover. And one guy dies.
One guy dies.
Is it the first?
Yeah, closest guy. Awesome. So these guys went flat out, ran. So really, I don't have any other shooting. These guys can't hurt the Dread, so it's now assault phase. Unless I'm missing something, blah, blah, blah. I don't think I am. So this guy's going to assault the Rhino.
Yep.
I don't know if I can hurt it. But there you go. In fact, if I can't hurt it, then I can't assault it. But I'm pretty sure the War Boss has at least an outside chance with his big chopper.
I think he has a power claw, actually. Does he? Does he have power claw?
Nope.
No
I'm
power
pretty
claw?
sure he doesn't. Go ahead and stop. While I look into.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't auto hit though. Okay, weapon skill 1, weapon skill 5. So I'm looking for 3s. That was awesome. So 4. This is strength 10. So here it comes. And that's all penetrating hits. So here's the results of those penetrating hits. Okay, kablam. Guy, is that going to hurt me? Roll low. Yeah, it's 2-inch explosion. So he does not take a wound because he is toughness 6. So these guys have to disembark. Oh,
Yep,
let's do the wounds on them.
Yeah.
How many guys are in there?
So there are 10 guys, 10 assault
Okay, here we go. So strength 4. And that is make 5 saves. Perfectly average. I'm ready.
Okay, so 5 3 up. And 2
Whoa,
guys
that's
die.
awesome. I killed 2 guys from that. So this is removed. The guys get placed in the footprint for explode, last I knew. And this is where I find out if I threw away this unit of Orc boys.
And 2 guys died.
All right, you can go ahead and stop here. Okay, he gets 3 attacks.
Yeah, so he has 3, and
Okay, great.
he's weapon skill
Okay,
6, so
I'm ready.
3's to wound, or
Yeah.
3's to hit.
Okay,
And
3
then
hits. Okay,
he's
that's bad.
strength 6, so 2's
Okay.
would be wound, and he gets to reroll. So
Okay.
he gets to reroll 1. So 3.
Okay,
And
3
they're
wounds. All right.
3. And for every wound he does, he gets to keep
What is
going.
the strength of it?
Strength 6.
Okay, now
So he-
here's the problem, is that I moved my knob into base contact, and I shouldn't have done that. I should have held him back, because now because there's no initiative step pile in, and so the wounds have to be taken from guys that are in base contact. So that means the knob is probably not going to survive the day. Okay, so I've taken 3 wounds,
3,
no
and-
armor saves. Okay,
And if
so
he makes a wound, he keeps going, so he gets 3 more attacks.
okay,
So
then yeah, go right on
So I'll
ahead.
keep going. So he hits on 3s,
So 3 more attacks.
and then he wounds on 2s.
Okay.
So that's 3
3
more,
wounds.
and then he gets
Got
3
it.
more.
Okay,
So
got
it's-
it.
So this is when, so 1 missed.
Okay. 2 ups to wound, so
2 ups
2
to-
more wounds. So
so
we're
that's
to 8 so
8.
far. And then
And
1 hit.
1 hit.
Okay.
1 wound.
1 wound. So that's
at
another
9.
attack. So we're at 9 so far.
And he missed, so
Nothing.
9.
Okay, so 9. All right. So the knob is going to try and look out Sir like crazy.
Okay.
So yeah, he realizes the error of his ways. So here it is, 4 up. Nothing. Nothing. So he's dead. So 2, and then 7 other guys die.
It's your fault.
Okay, 6. Yeah, and then these guys are basically they're just completely doomed, because there's no way for them to defeat this. Well, and in fact, yeah, they're only like, and they've taken some casualties. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Yeah, that's right, because they were in the truck. So here we go. So now I got to double 1s. Nope, they failed their morale check. So initiative 5 is mine.
And walkers,
Okay, go ahead.
3, so...
Okay, so they're dead, and you can consolidate. Okay, so the Furioso just wiped those guys out wretchedly. The surviving boys heading for the hills, and the Furioso just consolidated to the edge of the building, and we're on to top of the second. Blood Angels turn 2. And I'm interested to see how Tristan tries to pick this apart, and because I fairly well got it surrounded here. And yeah, that is really going to be tough. But you know, if he can crack that shell, then you know, yeah. All right, 3 up for the Terminators to show up. Blam! They make it on a 4.
Okay.
All right, so the Terminators are deep striking here on my left flank,
Yeah, so they
and a
started
couple of them need a test for difficult terrain.
Yeah, so the front 2 guys.
For 1s.
On a
1s
1.
and 1s to get a save,
So armor
right?
save, yeah, 2 up.
Yep. So there's really almost no chance that they're actually going to take a wound from that. You got to roll a 1 followed by a 1. That is 1 in 36 chance of actually something happening there. So this is going to be weird, because even if I pick up the relic, which I intend to, then I still got to survive the onslaught. But the Terminators are at least 2, possibly 3 turns away from getting into the action there. So, but that was really Tristan's problem, is he couldn't deep strike in any closer because there was really too much risk of a teleporter mishap there. So, all right, we're on to Blood Angels turn 2 shooting phase, and go.
Yeah, so first I'm going to shoot bolt pistols at this guy.
Okay, bolt pistols?
Bolt pistols.
Why not crack missiles?
I'm going to try and assault him.
Oh, okay. All right, that's
Hit
interesting.
on 3s.
All right.
3 hits, and then it is 5s.
Okay, toughness 5, looking for 5s.
So none.
It's nothing. Awesome.
Yep.
Okay, what's
And
next?
Next I'm going to shoot some Meltas here. So that guy and this guy are going to go for there. So they're armor 10.
Yep, that's right.
Okay. 11.
Oh, they're armor 11? Okay, thanks. Thanks a lot, Sid.
No problem.
That's awesome. All right, that's great.
11. Okay, so bolt pistols can't do stuff. Okay, so 2 Meltas. So Melta's over here.
Okay, got it.
First one's within 6.
Yeah, not open top to them, apparently.
This guy, is he within 6? I think he is. So that's 2 guys. So
Awesome. Okay, the 2 guys within 6, looking for 3s. That's 2 hits. Okay,
they get
strength 8 plus 2d6. Okay, that's a penetrating hit, I think, with 18. Excuse me,
other
20
guy.
is the result. That's a penetrating hit too.
Okay. So
Okay,
keep in.
so
Do they split up
well,
or go to the
we
first guy?
roll just. My understanding is you roll just like regular things. So you do him first.
Okay.
So roll a penetrating hit. Okay, so